Why do you think like countries are keep fighting over and over for centuries and still to the present day?
To be honest, I'm not really sure, and it does baffle me because I think that we should have learnt from so many years of fighting and conflict, and it usually doesn't reap benefits that justify the amount of death and damage caused. But yeah, I guess history repeats itself. I've never really questioned why it keeps happening, but I don't think it should keep happening.
So who would you think like who's responsible to maintain peace in the world or make necessary policies or laws?
Definitely world leaders, and I think it is hard to watch war happen as a citizen because you do feel powerless in why conflict keeps happening. We do give a lot of that power to our world leaders, trusting that they won't fight with each other, but they end up doing it anyway. So yeah.
Why do you think like they are also don't take much necessary action and they just fall in the conflicts?
I think there is a lot of corruption, and I think world leaders do tend to be the wealthy, it's a very limited array of people, so it's probably not the most broad range of perspectives in making all the rules and deciding what to go to war over and who to fight.
Do you feel like small and we can't like individually we can't do anything about the wars?
I think that maybe there is a solution, like maybe there is a way for us to be able to do things, and you can protest and stuff, but generally I do think it feels very difficult to be seen and heard as just a citizen when world leaders feel so far away from you. It doesn't feel like anything you say will ever really reach them.
What kind of qualities would you like to see in like future leaders?
I'm not really sure. Just someone that listens to the minorities, maybe. Maybe someone that hasn't grown up with power, so they have a bit of a more authentic view of the world. Just not very corrupt. Yeah.
More compassion.
Yeah, more compassion, definitely. Someone that isn't always motivated by, economy and money and whatever.
Control.
Yeah, control. Yeah. Someone that's more looking out for the well-being of their citizens.
So do we think we can elect that kind of leaders?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. I really do, yeah.
So like every job in the world like require a qualification, right?
Yeah.
But even the leadership position also a job and a responsibility. And why do you think like we don't ask for any qualification from leaders?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about the qualifications to be a leader. I know that there definitely should be some, but as far as like Australia goes, I'm not quite sure what the qualifications are at the moment. I hope that they're high standards.
So you happy with the Australian leaders right now?
I can't say I know enough about it to know whether I'm happy or not. And I think it's hard to find news that isn't biased or
Yeah, that's true. So if you have power to like make a positive impact in the world, what would you want it to be?
Well, more peace.
More peace.
Yeah, if I had the power to make an impact on the world, it would be that people stop fighting and people stop getting into conflicts and people stop losing their lives over things that their leaders decide for them or decide that their country wants. Yeah.
So you think it's like unfair that civilians and soldiers like sacrifice their life when leaders make decisions?
Yes, yeah, I do.